Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. I want to use the opportunity to appreciate every one of you who have been following what we're doing and also part of the broadcast we made yesterday. It was really loaded. The crisis, the uprising as a result of the money crisis. Today, Buhari don't show. He don't address matter. And we'll be coming back on the live broadcast to expatiate more on this. On why, for the first time, I will applaud Buhari for this.
This represents about 80% of such funds. In the short to medium and long terms, therefore, it is expected that there would be a strengthening of our macroeconomic parameters, b, reduction of money supply leading to a deceleration of the velocity of money in the economy, which should result in less pressures on domestic prices. C, lowering of inflation as a result of the accompanying decline in money supply that will slow the pace of inflation. D, collapse of illegal economic activities, which would help to stem corruption and the acquisition of money through illegal ways. E, exchange rate stability. F, availability of easy loans and lowering of interest rates. And G, greater visibility and transparency of our financial actions, translating to efficient enforcement of our anti-money laundering legislations. I am not unaware of the obstacles placed on the path of innocent Nigerians by unscrupulous officials in the banking industry, entrusted with the process of implementation of the new monetary policy. I am deeply pained and sincerely sympathize with you all over these unintended outcomes. To stem this tide, I have directed the CBN to deploy all legitimate resources and legal means to ensure that our citizens are adequately educated on the policy, enjoy easy access to cash withdrawal through availability of appropriate amount of currency and the ability to make deposits. I have similarly directed the CBN should intensify collaboration with anti-corruption agencies so as to ensure that any institution or persons found to have impeded or sabotaged the implementation should be made to bear the full weight of the law. During the extended phase of the deadline for currency swap, I listened to invaluable pieces of advice from well-meaning citizens and institutions across the nation. I similarly consulted widely with representatives of the state governors as well as the Council of State. Above all, as an administration that respects the rule of law, I have also noted that the subject matter is before the courts of our land and some pronouncements have been made. To further ease the supply pressures, particularly to our citizens, I have given approval to the CBN that the old 200 Naira banknote be released back into circulation and that it should also be allowed to circulate as legal tender with the new 200 Naira, 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira banknotes for 60 days from February 10th, 2023 to April 10th, 2023, when the old 200 Naira note ceases to be legal tender. In line with Section 20, subsection 3 of the CBN Act 2007, all existing old 1,000 Naira and 500 Naira notes remain redeemable at CBN and designated points. Considering the health of our economy and the legacy we must bequeath to the next administration and future generations of Nigerians, I admonish every citizen to strive harder to make their deposits by taking advantage of the platforms and windows being provided by the CBN. Let me assure Nigerians that our administration will continue to assess the implementation with a view to ensuring that Nigerians are not unnecessarily burdened. In this regard, the CBN shall ensure that new notes become more available and accessible to our citizens through the banks. I wish to once more appeal for your understanding till we overcome this difficult transient phase within the shortest possible time. Fellow citizens, on the 25th of February 2023, the nation will be electing a new president and National Assembly members. I am aware that this new monetary policy has also contributed immensely to the minimization of the influence of money in politics. This is a positive departure from the past and represents a bold legacy step by this administration towards laying a strong foundation for free and fair elections. I urge every citizen, therefore, to go out to vote for their candidates of choice without fear, because security shall be provided and your vote shall count. I, however, admonish you to eschew violence and avoid actions capable of disrupting the electoral processes. I wish us all a successful general elections. Thank you for listening. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Good. He has declared that 200 Naira notes should, be released back into the mainstream, into circulation, because of the hardship, untold hardship. Although the whole thing was like about backfiring. They tried to crush the politicians, but unfortunately, it is hitting back on Nigerian people, the ordinary people who cannot do without cash. The policy well planned but poorly executed, as NDBC highlighted on the live broadcast. But let me remind you, one of the biggest benefits of this Naira design and money crisis, have you noticed that insecurity with respect to kidnapping, banditry, and the rest of them have dropped? All the ransacking of villages and the rest of them, kidnapping and all of those activities have just shut down for the past 1 month. You have not been hearing people being kidnapped and demanding for ransom. No, you check them. So with one policy, things are changing. And also to remind my people, especially the Igbo people, where they think say they no concern them, this government, they are not interested, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, whether you like it or not, whether you are interested in political activities on government policies or not, every decision of government will affect you directly, whether you like it or not, whether you vote or you no vote, that one is your concern. Everybody is receiving it hot, including those of my people, the Biafran people, the agitators. They are all crying and wailing because of Naira note. They are all queuing up at POS, bank, ATM, and the rest of them to get Naira note, Nigerian Naira note, not Biafran Naira note. So this will help you reset your sense. The sentiment will not help us in this matter. What will help us is being part of the process that affects us. You don't need to exclude yourself. You don't need to exclude yourself. Be part of the process. My people, everybody to himself. Everybody is just hustling for himself. Nobody thinks about governance. They're not interested. They're not interested about politics. But what is happening today is opening the eyes of my people to be part of the process. To know what the government they do. We're not even talking about federal government now. I'm talking about back home in Igbo land, in the southeast. We have useless governors doing absolutely nothing for the people. And the people are not interested. They're not asking questions. We have people who are in legislative positions without representing the people. They are just there representing, and the people doesn't ask them question, because everybody's on to himself. Everybody is going to about. The only time you affect my people is when you go and close their shop. That is the only time. When you come to their trading or whatever they do as part of their business, at that time they go there interested. But they don't know, they don't realize, say, the policies of government, they affect us. So this is why I will keep advocating until my people realize this and be part of the process. Beginning from our homeland. Okay? I want my people to realize that the biggest freedom you can get is political freedom. Because that will open the door for every other freedom. Free yourself from wicked politicians, beginning from those around you, in your community, in your local government, in your states. Begin from there. Vote them out. That is the only time you start experiencing freedom all around. So, whether you like Buhari or not, this one policy have really reduced crime in terms of kidnapping and the rest of them. Many of you may not understand, but people living here will tell you the ordeal. So, if it is just only one thing that Buhari has done before leaving office, okay, we will all celebrate his leaving office. We will all celebrate survival, because Nigerians have now turned into survival mood. Till after May, maybe the rest of us that are remaining will celebrate happy survival. As far as this one is concerned, it is crushing on the politicians and also on the people. Nigerian people, if your eyes never open, my people, if your eyes never open, nothing will open your eyes past this one. I'm signing out. I'm just a voice. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep dropping your comment. I'll be going live where we expect you to express your opinion openly and freely, because I am out to give you a voice. Be part of all our series. Subscribe, click on the bell so that you get notification anytime we are live. You can join us, throw in your own opinion, and we'll take it off from there. We are here to change our lives for good and to liberate ourselves from bad governance. I'm just a voice, the advocate for good governance. Bye-bye for now.